everyone, welcome to our channel DroneFluence, an initiative from National Skills Network. DroneFluence is a platform where we share regular updates, create awareness and bring various perspectives on the emerging drone ecosystem in India. As you might be aware, drones are becoming increasingly popular among students. And it is so good to see so many young people being interested in drones, making drones, assembling drones, and using drones for various purposes like taking pictures and videos. But given the application of drones in various industries like agriculture, healthcare, defense, and security, among others, there's a huge opportunity for youngsters to convert this passion into a profession. There are also several opportunities for formal training in various applications of drones. So in this video, we are meeting one such youngster, Atharva Modak, who is currently pursuing his first year in mechanical engineering, and he has recently completed his drone pilot training from DroneAcharya Aerial Innovations Limited. So let's get into the conversation and hear from him about his interest in drones, his experience with drone pilot training at DroneAcharya, and what he looks forward to in the future. But before we proceed, I request you all to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any interesting updates from us in the future. So hi Athar, welcome to this conversation on DroneFluence. We are very excited to have this interaction with you and to learn more about you and the drone pilot training that you have done.
Hello there. Hi.
So please start by telling our audience about yourself and how did you get interested in drones and drone pilot training?
Okay. I am a 12th standard student. Like I just passed 12th standard. Now I'm doing engineering, mechanical engineering, and flying drones, planes, RC, anything RC was my passion since I was like in 8th grade. Like when I was in 8th grade, I started making drones. I made drones first. I never knew how to fly them, but I started making them. Then one day there was a show at my school, and Mr. Amit Takte held the show there. So that's how I got into like contacts with Mr. Amit Takte. And then he told me about this licensing and stuff like that. So that's how I like went into drone industry.
Okay, so how did you start making drones on yourself? That is very interesting, like at a very young age. So how did you get interested in
through YouTube? Through
Okay.
YouTube, I watched videos through YouTube and then made my own drone.
Yeah. So I understand, Atharv, you're doing your engineering first year now. So
Yes.
do you think the educational background does matter in understanding drones and drone flying as such?
It does, but also it doesn't. I mean, it's like you don't need to know rocket science in order to make drones, or you need pretty basic science, which I think anyone can do, regardless of the background. So
Okay, so any student or any person with any educational
any
background
person,
can take up drone pilot training. So how
yes.
was your experience at DroneAcharya and how did
Oh, it
you?
was lovely. It was
Okay.
lovely there. Uh, First of all, the infrastructure, the office buildings, the transport facilities and stuff like that, that was even the hospitality was good. And what we learned there was in a very short amount of time, they taught us things which are required and also which improve our flying skills. Like they did not only teach us to how to fly a drone, but also how to fly a drone in a very safe and like nice manner. Not like they made us good pilots. They not only just made us pilots, but they made us good pilots. So that's a thing that I loved about DroneAcharya.
So maybe you have also learned about the safe zones to fly the drones and
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah, and permissions to fly, like how to get permissions to fly drones, and how should we not fly a drone, and
Okay. What
all the
about the
things.
times when you get stuck or your drone is stuck somewhere or it needs a repair? So how do you go about it?
Actually, while flying, these kind of problems never encountered us, but they did teach us about how to repair a drone or how to find problems in a drone. Like first of all, we need to check all the propellers if they are in like if they haven't cracked. Check all the motors if there is any dust in it. If there is some problem in the flight controller, the CPU of the drone, then we must take it to a specialist who knows about it. Check the batteries if there's enough charge. If the battery is not uh, expanded or something, like which can be hazardous, and check all the possible hazards that can affect the flight of the drone. And all, so these things were taught to us.
Okay, so it looks like it was a holistic training where you got to know everything about drone pilot training. So
Yeah.
anytime you further in the future also, if you encounter something, you would be able to handle it on your own. So that's a
Yes.
great thing. Atharv, I also understand that there is a lot of data generated through these drones, and that data has
Yes.
to be analyzed. So do you also get trained in data analysis, or
Um,
how is
in
it?
the flight training, there are various sessions. There are various different courses which DroneAcharya offers. Like I did the pilot training course, which offers us the license. I do have my logbook here. This is the logbook that they offer us.
Oh,
Like
okay.
we get the license plus our official logbook, which is issued by the DGCA.
Mhm.
And I also did one GIS course, Geographical Information System course. So, but it was a separate course. It wasn't included in the
Okay.
flight training. And there are like they also have FPV flying courses, also agriculture related courses, drone building related courses. They do offer quite a lot of courses.
Okay.
So, and I'm like one of the reasons I did do this course was I'm truly passionate about drones and I want to do something in the drone industry when I graduate. So this is I felt like this is a nice start to like getting all the licenses, getting like being able to legally fly a drone in India. That is a start. So plus, there are quite many job opportunities available to right
Mhm.
now with just a flight
Mhm.
license. Like so,
So, what are some of the career opportunities, Atar? Like you mentioned, there are many opportunities that are coming up now.
hmm.
So, what do you think are some of the upcoming or the emerging job roles in this sector?
uh, I guess the biggest one is in cinematography and GIS. Like I said, like
Okay.
mapping systems, contour, like
Mhm.
making contour maps of things. It's mostly civil engineering related to the GIS, and it serves a lot of purpose. Like if I want to build a building and if I want to map the whole area where I want to construct something, then that can be
Mhm.
done through drones. And in order to do that, we need a drone pilot to monitor the drone's activities while it clicks its pictures and then process the data. Like in GIS training, we learned about how to stitch the various images that the drone captures,
Mhm.
and how to create 3D maps which can be viewed, altered, and we can put 3D rendered objects in that 3D space that we created through drones. So
Okay.
it is a nice field and very
Okay.
useful one.
So, what is that one industry that you want to get into through your drone pilot training? Is there any specific industry, or
I
you're
want
open
to
for?
build drones for Indian Army or Indian Army, or just build drones that can serve purpose to our country.
Okay, defense
Not
and
only
security.
border related,
Okay.
but not only in security, but everywhere.
Okay.
I want, yeah, that's just a dream right now.
Okay, but that's a very good dream, like where you want to build drones for specific for each industry. So that is something new. And yeah. So Atar, please give us some suggestions for other young people or others who are interested in drone pilot training but don't know how to get started. What would you suggest them?
Uh, I would suggest ki just do their own research, like do their own research on the internet, find ways that you can attain license, like DroneAcharya is there. Then there are many other organizations in India which offer these courses, and learn through the internet. The internet is a pretty vast platform. Like I learned everything through internet before my flight training, and then so I just say follow the internet. Like I would say.
Okay. So thank you, Athar, for giving us your time today and sharing some insights about drone pilot training. And I hope our audience also make the most of this conversation, and also whoever are interested in drone pilot training will check out DroneAcharya for many other opportunities. So thank you for joining with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.